Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to How We Break Them, or Do We Break Them and How. Today, we're gonna break a w900 dash apart, and here it is. We spent hours cleaning this truck, cleaning the floor, getting everything out. Let me put this on so I can work, and I'll talk to you guys. I'll even show you the dyno sheet today. And just working and taking everything off. There's an airplane. So today we cleaned all the panels off the bottom of the dash, and then I just took off the rest of this crusty behemoth, and look what was behind it. Oh, good Lord, that's some nasty stuff. Oof. Everything from cigarettes. And I'll tell you what, all the bolts were rusted in there, in those clips, the ones that are there. These are broken. Look at that. Broken there. Where else are they broke? Man, these things are broke all over the place. So that's a very common issue. That's a very common issue on these W900s. Oh, here it is. So this will break, that'll break. It's supposed to be a tab. That'll break. It's supposed to be a tab for that. So I've got to fix all those with epoxy, strengthen it up, clean it, and paint it. No problem. We got this. So we got Killmatt inside. This is stereo. It's not a CD player. It's just a basic cheapo Bluetooth whatever. But so you can take this dash out. For those who don't know, you can take this dash out without taking all this stuff off. What you do, we're still gonna take it all apart, but let me get a seat so I can show you guys what I did. That's the inspection plate, by the way. Most guys only take off this circular plate right here, and they replace that, and they put the wood floor all the way up to here. The problem you're gonna get is when you go to work on that transmission, all you have is that little circular plate instead of the actual factory inspection and work plate for the transmission. So when I do my wood floor, I'm gonna not only make this be able to come out, but I'm gonna make it so this whole panel can come out without tearing apart the rest of the floor. So one of the reasons I left everything in here is because I'm going to test it and see what works, because I know some of the stuff don't work. I don't think the speedo works. Oh, there it goes. It didn't break. I don't think the speedometer works, because when we dynoed it, it wasn't registering miles. Some of these gauges don't work, whatever. We're going to find out. We're going to make sure everything that's supposed to be plugged in is plugged in. And here's the thing about these wire harnesses, okay? Look, they all have, here it is right here. It'll tell you what that is. So that's a 3-way switch, and then it'll have a part number on there. It'll tell you where it goes, okay? Here's a manual ether start. This doesn't have ether, so they got a plug on it. Then you got another one, panel lamps. So this was probably extra panel lights. We got to figure out, maybe those were just unplugged. But okay, so they all use the same harness, and it'll have a bunch of extra stuff that is not used. So you're going to find those in here. If you ever work on it, you're going to find those in here, and they'll be plugged up. It's no problem, no big deal, right? Then you're gonna see things like this, okay? These are typically speaker wires. They do that so you can identify them. Let's look at here. Yeah, right there, boom, cab speakers, right? Here's your antenna. They put them on a drill and just spin them together so it's easier to decipher when you're working on these dashes where the speaker is. This is all out of the stereo system. But now's the time. If you want to change your light bulbs, that's it right there. You just take those out, pop them out. Now's the time to check everything, and we're gonna eventually I don't know if we're gonna clean them and just reuse them, but you can see the filth on them, man. They're just disgusting. I'm probably going to take the chrome bezels off, clean them, and redo everything. But here it is. This is what this dash looks like. So this I should have took off. Okay, because this slides in and out. And another thing you can do while you have everything off is you can Killmatt your whole box to hold that way, and then Killmatt all the ducting. So basically you're going to have more hot air come out of the vents and more cold air. By doing that, you're going to insulate them. And then you're going to take care of things like this. Look at that. Oh man, that's gross. So we're just going to take, that's from smoking and dust. We're just going to take the air gun to this, and we're going to clean everything up, and we're going to check all the wiring and all the grounds. We're going to get rid of this. This was the speaker mount up here. We're going to get rid of that, and I'm thinking about putting this, I don't know if I'll put the CB up there, or maybe I'll put it all the way on the ground somewhere and just get it off the dash and keep that dash clean. But so we got lucky. This is, we were able to save this. How we were able to save this is the reason the guy had a huge rubber floor mat over this that was catching all the debris and all the nastiness. So we were able to get this, and this will clean up and it'll look great. But there you go. So we got the dash out. I've got all the panels, all the bottom panels and everything. Those are all sanded, ready to go. I'm gonna clean all this. You can see that's all from cigarettes, and it's crazy what cigarettes and dust and not taking care of your truck will do. A lot of this is from driving with the windows open, not having AC. So you drive with the windows open, and then all the dust gets in and goes behind the dash and everything. And maybe you'll clean out your truck every once in a while, but it'll still get all behind the dash. I'm gonna pull this steering wheel. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this steering wheel, and I'm gonna put a custom wood one in there, make it look all purty. Take all this off. This is getting painted also. So yeah, here we go. That's boop boop. Just kidding. It's honking at me. Yeah, let's see here. Yep, there it goes. Let's not let it do that. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Here's the back. I got it all done. Oh, I put extra lights, so now it's got 2 lights over there in the back. We put that one panel in. You can see that. Killmatted the floor. We got to clean it up. And let me tell you something. Let me give you a word of advice. Do not work on the dash until you clean this floor and Killmat it, because that way, when you're working on it, you're going to lay down on a nice clean area, because there's a bunch of bolts underneath here that you got to get for the dash. I couldn't imagine doing that on my back with the seats in and the pedals in. That would be really, really tight and uncomfortable. With the seats out, the Killmat down, you can work on the dash. Take you less than 20 minutes to pull this dash apart if you hit it at the right spots. So, okay, there you go. We'll keep on posting, and we'll update later. Bye.